building solutions.
Green building solutions.
Green building solutions.
The Green Building Solutions Summer University is a summer school in urban planning and sustainable architecture.
The G.B.S. is about giving students of different backgrounds the opportunity of learning about sustainable constructing, sustainable architecture.
The G.B.S. lasts 3 weeks, involves 5 universities,
more than 20 experts,
and 35 students. I needed to learn more about green building standards and sustainability in the building sector so that I can contribute better to my PhD research.
I've been working on my thesis about renewable energy, interior design, and I found this program, so I found it interesting.
Okay, so I met this lady who did this program last year at a conference for green building last fall. And she was telling me about how this program teaches you a lot about green building.
I think Bhutan has been developing very fast and rapidly, but not in a good process. And we don't have a green concept. So it's very essential for me to get some knowledge on that and take it back home.
I wanted to join an intensive course where I could learn at first hand from the experts that are in the Austrian universities how you actually physically do it, how you calculate it, how you make it work.
So I thought this was the right course to be in.
A really good program that mixes experience and theory.
We've done many different things throughout the programme, so we've had some lectures and some site visits, and so I think it's good how there's been a mix of different activities and aspects to the course.
It's interdisciplinary, and so you have structural engineers, architects, people with different backgrounds. You also have tutors with different backgrounds and professors coming from different backgrounds, so you're getting a cross-structure, a cross-interrelationship in the building process.
I think the opportunities are mainly in the variety of people and approaches of sustainability we have done.
I think it is the location and the professors here. The location, the Vienna city, I think is beautiful and also, but very technologically advanced also. So it makes a very good atmosphere for learning.
I mean, it's amazing to be in contact with all people from all over the world and to be in contact with such experts here in Vienna. So it's been just amazing.
I think the greatest strength you see, it doesn't just stand in these 3 weeks, it just starts in these 3 weeks, because people then are still connected together.
The best, I think, would have to be the Daylight Lab in Krems. The place is beautiful, exactly reminded me so much of Bhutan. And the Daylight Lab also, it was very nice to see how it actually works.
The Daylight Lab that we went to at Krems, it was fantastic.
My best experience, I enjoyed the lecture from Professor Kampkohl in the opening. And I guess visiting the site where we are going to develop the project was most interesting.
I think the straw house visit was the best for me because I could relate to the technology and I thought that was something that I could use in my home country.
So far, I like to visit this passive house, which was built with biomaterials and was made out of straw and wood. Had a good smell.
I enjoyed the district heating and cooling plant, especially the district cooling aspect, that they could take hot water and make cooling out of it.
My best experience was the design workshop, where all what the students have learned from the theoretical point really has to be just used and practiced, and to see how they are interested and really engaged in improving their design towards sustainability.
Yeah, I learned something that sounds quite weird. Sometimes to have a more efficient building, you need less technology, and it's quite weird.
The most important and Eureka event for me has been during the ceremony hall, because we have received a lot of inputs that after, during the entire course, we have discovered and go deep in detail.
I actually find out that I'm doing a course on sustainability and I'm not considering many aspects of my life. Like I've been surprised leaving the fridge open for a long time and doing things in my daily life that I wasn't considering.
My G.B.S. Eureka moment is understanding how difficult it can be for the artist and an architect to see everything that underlies the art and incorporate it somehow into the practice.
Yeah, it's a permanent Eureka moment because it's really interesting to discuss with all these young people and also the discussion between the experts and the teachers. It's very interesting for me.
I think I would have to say aspirin. Why? Because like aspirin is such a big project and you people have such trust in your technology and your philosophy that you're investing so much. So I'd really love to see like how it turns out. So if it works here, it could work in my country. Absolutely.
Yes, in Mexico we didn't have this approach to architecture and about green building solutions, so everything is kind of being like Eureka. So I'm really eager to go back to my country to apply those concepts and to translate them into our reality.
Next semester in Russia I have my bachelor project, so I will try to apply this knowledge into my bachelor project, and maybe I will make master into Vienna.
I have my own business. I build houses in the States, and so I plan to apply a lot of these things to my houses.
Hopefully I will do a master's or stay in Europe for longer and then go back to my country with more knowledge.
To me, the perspective is to see as many foreign students and also Austrian students as possible working together for a better world.
I continue my studies. I want to make a PhD and trying to discover a place in this world of sustainability and green building architecture.
My vision is that we mainstream green building and sustainable urban development.